Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am coming back to you guys today with another butter making video, this time in long form content style, which happens to be my favorite. Don't mind the stains on my shirt, my ice maker. Alright. We'll let the disrespect slide this time. I've been making sourdough today and I have a baby, so I am just a little bit messy, okay? But today I'm really excited to make some butter. Usually when I make butter, I get the big heavy whipping cream, but this time I just got the smaller one because I just want to make one batch today. I actually ran out of the butter that I made the last time. I've made it a couple of times, like 3 times now I think I've made butter. So I posted a YouTube short of like a TikTok that I made making butter. And there was someone in the comments that was like, I can't believe Americans don't know how to make butter. I can't believe this isn't common knowledge in America. It is. What are you guys talking about? It is common knowledge. It's just, it's a hobby. Like, I feel like some people think that when we post things on the internet that, like, it's because it's something new to us every time that, like, that's the reason that we're posting. 9 times out of 10, me personally, I'm just showing you guys my real life and, like, what I do. And making butter happens to be a little bit cheaper where I'm from to make it homemade than to buy it. So, and I prefer the taste. And I own a fucking Kitchenaid that costs like, I don't even know, but a lot of money, I'm sure. So I'm gonna use it. And if I wanna make homemade butter, I will. Fuck. Anyway, that's my butter rant. I'm sorry about that. But I'm just like, let me make my butter. Like, I'm not hurting nobody. Don't worry, I'm not letting the comments get to me. I just think it's a little funny. You know? I don't know. Like, let's think critically here. If you don't know how to make butter, I guess I will sort of show you how I make my butter because I do it really simply. I'm just using a Kitchenaid. I think you can use a hand mixer or you can put it into a jar and shake it. It may take a lot longer, but I also need a kitchen towel. I tried to do this without having to cover it with a towel, but you're gonna end up having to cover it with the towel, okay? It like has to splash because the blade has to go fast enough for it to splash, for it to like separate the milk from the milk fat. So at the end of this, we'll have 2 products. This will be separated essentially into the milk and the buttermilk and then the milk fat. The fat of it is the butter. You could definitely get a better brand than this, but I've had no issues with this one. Put it on a low setting for a minute and then I'm gonna ramp up the speed. One thing I forgot to mention when I was making the butter, I kind of forgot, like, it goes to a whipped cream phase first. So I had to cut out the clip of me saying it would curdle up because it goes to whipped cream and then it curdles up. But yeah, basically once you start whipping it, you're gonna wanna increase that speed as high as it can handle just until it turns into like a whipped cream type of texture, and then you'll whip it harder from there and it'll then curdle up and become butter. But I don't know why I forgot to mention that the butter would actually turn to whipped cream first. You're gonna have to forgive me for the mixer sounds. I can't make it any quieter, but we are starting to get a frothy texture to it. Kind of like cold foam on a drink. That's kind of what we're looking at now. Next, it'll start to form little bitty tiny curds of butter, and which it's slowly forming them now. You just can't see it yet because it's on a microscopic level. Once this starts to curd up, I'll show you every step of the way, but once it's done, we're going to rinse the butter in water. Then we're going to weigh it out and form it into sticks. Now, at this point, we want to turn the heat up a little. At this point, we want to turn the speed up a little bit. See how it's splashing on me? That's kind of what we want. So go ahead and cover it with a towel. Baby woke up from his nap. Good morning. What are you doing? So I turned down the speed because now it's at whipped cream texture. This is the best consistency for it to be at. It tastes like unsweetened whipped cream because that's exactly what it is. But now I'm gonna turn up the speed again, and the curds should start forming any minute. It's only been like 5 minutes since I started, and we're already getting pretty close to being done. I turned it down so you guys can see, but it is officially separated. The milk will start to come out and form along the bottom. You can kind of see it start to pool now. That is what we want to see. That is what we want to see. That means it's officially done. We had to take a little pause because my son was crying a lot. Also, I have a package delivered at my neighbor's house and he will not answer his door. Like, give me my picture frame. Why are you hoarding my picture frame? Give me my shit, bro. Such a big bitch, I ain't tripping if you foot out. Okay, now I'm going to basically rinse this butter in water until the water runs clear. I'm gonna go ahead and dump this buttermilk and I'm gonna strain it through this so that I can get all of the butter together. And then I will have all of the buttermilk separated into here. My neighbor just delivered my packages. Thank you, Queen, if you're watching this. Thank you. She's not. Will you go ahead and open them for me? They're just...
What in Jesus Christ on breadsticks?
I got all the butter out. But we're not doing anything.
It's gonna be hot. How long did you bake it for?
About 40 minutes.
How hot?
425.
Huh?
425.
Oh, God, baby.
Should be beautiful on top.
That is. There you go. Babe, looks good.
So I'm finally getting around to editing this video on our Nashville trip several days after this is filmed. I'm gonna try to edit and post this today. I had it mostly edited. It just needed final touches. We're just hanging out in Nashville. I love making homemade butter like that. We actually used some of it for a homemade seafood boil like the next day, and it's really good and creamy. I love the flavor of the homemade butter. It's so good, ain't it? It's so good, ain't it? I actually did weigh out the butter and I can't remember how much exactly I weighed each one, but I remember it being the same amount as 2 sticks of butter, I believe, or 1 stick of butter each. I can't remember, it was a few days ago. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am trying to put out more vlogs where I just show you guys how I do stuff. I'm really enjoying putting content out there, and I've been filming this entire weekend long. I just wanted to get one video out of my like drafts in my phone from YouTube so that I had some more storage on my phone to film other videos because I don't want to run out of storage for this Nashville trip. Look at this sun. You gonna crawl off the bed right now? You better not crawl off the bed right now. But anyways, again, thank you guys for watching. I will go ahead and see you in the next video. Definitely stick around for those Nashville vlogs. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.